Hey y'all, it's your girl Stephanie. I'm over here Wrestling in Color podcast on YouTube, back with another conversation. So, we're back with Give the Women a Chance, the hashtag, trying to get WWE's attention to give these ladies longer matches, specifically on Raw and SmackDown. Listen, we have to beg WWE for simple shit. And frankly, I'm tired of it. We had to beg WWE for a black champ. Meanwhile, Ring of Honor had the longest running black champ in the history of wrestling in Jay Lethal. We have to beg WWE to take women's wrestling seriously. Meanwhile, you have Impact Wrestling. Tessa Blanchard is out here folding up grown ass men, main eventing, or at least coming the second main eventing. Now listen, I don't know what this hashtag is right now. I'm watching and I see that after Ronda Rousey left, everything just slid down the hill and off of the cliff. I think I said this before, that WWE simply said, well, Ronda Rousey's gone, fuck the women till she comes back and we'll build the women around her again. Now, there were two things happen when that happened. One, some of the women got thrown by the wayside. Hence, you had old girl come out and say, I'm here too. I want to wrestle. Dana Brooke. Then you had this battle going on where the women were trying to get jockey position. Like, see me, hey, I'm over here, because Ronda Rousey was the top of the mountain. She got the name recognition. She learned fast. She got the MMA background, whatever. Now Ronda Rousey is gone. Y'all ran that for a whole year. As clunky as it was, she had to get her footing. We had to go through the process with her, figure things out. And toward the end, towards WrestleMania, it was getting good when they had that little street fight. And she got hit in the head, kneed in the head by Charlotte. And you added Charlotte when she didn't have to be there. And then Becky Lynch and her ups and downs with her character and blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, the women were left by the wayside, who were not a part of this storyline, except for Survivor Series. Then they all got to join in. I think this hashtag is more of a frustration, because why are these women getting 60-second matches to no matches? Why is Ember Moon and Charlotte not wrestling on a regular Tuesday night for 10 minutes? Why not? There is no build-up to any of these. Any matches that's going on right now on WWE television is no build-up because of the fact of Saudi Arabia shows. That's just what it is. You can't build up something and pause it. Well, you know, you could. You could have a storyline, a deep, in-depth storyline, pause it, go to Saudi Arabia, do an exhibition, come back, pick it up. But because these shows are so close together, WWE does not have the wherewithal to figure out these fucking shows. And so what's happening is this wild card rule is wreaking havoc on the women's division. You, after WrestleMania, you pissed so many people off. Sasha Banks has not come back. Sasha Banks is needed more than ever right now. I can say that comfortably. Sasha Banks' presence is so needed, it's ridiculous. You got Becky Lynch, and just like Mark Henry said, and I agree with him wholeheartedly, you can't tell if she's a heel or a face. They keep having her fight against Lacey Evans. Why? Because Lacey has big tits, blonde hair, and she knows how to hump a rope when she gets in. Nothing more, nothing less. She can't wrestle. I don't care what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Now, for some reason, I look at Monday Night Raw, she's fighting Alexa Bliss. Why? Because Alexa Bliss is a heel? And you don't build nobody else up on Raw to be a heel? I don't even know what other woman's on Raw. Couldn't tell you. Oh, she's supposed to be fighting Natalya for SummerSlam. So I'm expecting Natalya to interrupt that match, because God forbid Alexa Bliss takes an L for doing absolutely nothing but drinking coffee. So they'll come and interrupt the match and they'll be rolling in the ring. It's bullshit. is bullshit. Y'all gave them women this past Monday 25 minutes to bullshit in the ring. And that is why Alexa Bliss got booed. Because she's putting people in headlocks for 15 minutes. You go to break in the headlock, and you come back in the headlock, and then the woman's trying to flip you, you put in the headlock. The woman is 5 feet tall. How do you make somebody like Naomi and Natalya look terrible? How do you do that? Is there anyone Alexa Bliss elevates or makes look good? Natalya is literally the utility player in the women's division. You come in, we're going to put you up with Natalya. She's going to help you learn the ropes. She's going to learn the simple shit. And then you go on your own. Alexa Bliss made Natalya look big and slow. Give the woman a chance is the hashtag. I really don't know what to say about this. Now, when you go through the history, the women in 2000, this year after WrestleMania, and 2018 when Ronda Rousey came on the scene, the women were elevated, but it was a joke. It was all a lie. Because the moment Ronda Rousey left, you dropped the ball. You didn't care. Now, Ember Moon is getting a match with Bayley. Okay. She didn't even build up to nothing. Bayley just said, you want a match? And she said, yeah. Then she kicking her and Charlotte in the ass this past Tuesday. Okay. Then I'm on the internet and I come across, you know, whether this is real or not, Bayley asked Trish Stratus for a match over the SmackDown Women's title. Why? Why are you doing that? Shouldn't you be focused on Ember Moon and making sure this woman don't fucking slam your head into the mat before your match starts? We noted before how WWE announced the return of the King's Court segment for this week's episode of SmackDown Live, taking place from Memphis, Tennessee. The company confirmed that the Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler will return to SmackDown to host his segment in his hometown, and he will be interviewing fellow Hall of Famer Trish Stratus during the show. Interestingly, after the revelation, the current SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley responded to the announcement and expressed interest in defending her title against the WWE legend. The champion replied to WWE's official tweet on the matter, and she asked the WWE Hall of Fame if she would like to have a SmackDown Women's Championship with her. You know what? I don't even know what to say with that, because it would be amazing if Bayley had a match on Tuesday against Trish Stratus and lost the fucking belt. Then her match with Ember Moon would just be a one-off exhibition, and the main event for the women's belt would be Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair for the women's Raw, the SmackDown Women's title. Wouldn't that be weird as fuck if that was to happen? Because why would Bayley ask someone who's just coming for an interview, who may be matched up with Charlotte for just a one-off match? Why would you ask her for a championship match as if you don't got Ember Moon over here ready to kick you in the ass? These are the problems that I'm having with WWE. And who wants to see... Listen, I grew up with the Attitude Era. I watched it heavily. And I'm going to tell you right now, Trish Stratus was not hired for her looks. Okay? She was hired for them big fake titties pushed all the way up into her chin. And that's it. When Trish Stratus came back to do the Evolution, her match with her and Lita was so sloppy and terrible, it was ridiculous. Lita did what she could do. She almost broke her fucking neck. But Trish Stratus had this move where she twisted and you have to hold her up against the wall. It was terrible. What? So Charlotte's gonna basically fling Trish Stratus around the ring to make her look good? What's the point? Had y'all built up some type of storyline, you would have had Charlotte have a decent match. Had y'all built some type of storyline, there would be some undertone or undercurrent of aggression between Bayley and Ember Moon. But you keep bringing back these old folks. And it's getting old and it's getting tired. I don't get it. I don't get it. So I guess this isn't going to be long because give the women a chance. Give them a chance before Ronda comes back and you build the division around Ronda Rousey again and people still going to get left out. Give them a chance. Give them a chance. I don't know what Fire and Desire doing. Them two about to fuck from what it looked like. Then you got the Iconics over here with these fucking coasters for tag team championships, which is egregious. Then the other Tuesday you got fucking Fire and Desire say, which is Sonya and Mamzi, say, oh, we about to get a title match against the Iconics. What happened to the Kabuki Warriors? And number one, I was just watching old NXT with Asuka before she dropped the belt to Ember Moon, and she cut a promo in Japanese. I'm actually going to post that on my Instagram. That woman cut a beautiful promo in Japanese, and she talked so much shit that you didn't even have to understand English to know that she told Ember Moon she gonna whoop her ass. And Ember was like, yeah, that's how you feel? Why for the life of me won't you let Kairi Sane and Asuka speak for themselves and get rid of that pasty oxtail bone with an English accent out of the fucking picture? I find it so fucking offensive that you got that woman with the even worse accent who could barely speak herself speaking for these two women. And it's not going nowhere. We don't like it. Give the Kabuki Warriors a chance. How about that? You screwed Asuka over so fucking bad and you never answered to the shit. I'm still pissed off. You took the belt off of her for no fucking reason other than a spectacle. It was disgusting. And honestly, I think Asuka is just like Shinsuke. Shinsuke said his family loves Florida. So he floating. He don't give a fuck. He did his time in New Japan. He's kicking motherfuckers around. You want some of that good wrestling? Go watch him over in his home country working motherfuckers over. And then you watch him on WWE. Y'all got him out there trying to speak English. Till finally he said, I don't speak English. Let Shinsuke be the art. He's the artiste. He should be using his body language. He comes in. And he giving you that. He said he likes to do Michael Jackson. He giving you that Michael Jackson. Asuka comes in. Far and wild, why here today? She got the mask. She giving you that mystique. She giving you that. No one's ready for Asuka. That's all she has to say. She don't got to say a motherfucking thing else. Kairi sang, and she come in and spin her little pirate thing and ahoy, and she coming in, you already know, she coming to be cute, and when you fuck around and play her low, she gonna drop an elbow on your head. Kairi Sane got one of the best flying elbows, or whatever you want to call it, in the business. Them little legs kicked up in that air, you finna drop on your neck. I think Macho Man would be proud by Kairi Sane's elbow. It's actually better than Bayley's. Oh, there I said it. Sure did. Give the women a chance. That's it. I don't even know who else is even in the women's WWE. Who else is there? Let's see. Naomi. Give Naomi a chance. She's only, what, 2-time? Y'all can let her hold that belt, but since her husband's over here drunk and acting a fool, I don't know how that's going to work. Nia Jax is out, but she was just on her Instagram cringy as fuck, and it looked like she got bigger. Ruby Riott, she should be coming back soon. You going to give her a push? Y'all should push Sarah Logan. Put her with her husband. And the War Raiders. She dressed like a damn Viking. Put her over there. Liv Morgan... Liv Morgan just said, when I come back, I'm coming back real. How long does it take for somebody to get a makeover? Charlotte Flair go get her titties blowed up and come right back. And more plastic surgery. I don't even recognize the bitch no more. I would think you would let Liv come back and prove herself. Why not on SummerSlam? It's not like she's the fucking storyline. Tamina, I don't even want to talk about that. Zelina Vega, what is she doing? Because she's the mouthpiece for the Andrade Cien Almas, and he ain't getting no push. Why? Because you told him to go learn English. He shouldn't have to. Go watch him on NXT. When he starts spitting and talking shit in Spanish, it's the sexiest thing ever. Just saying. Zelina's there to speak English. Let that man speak Spanish. Who else? We already talked about Asuka, Bayley. Okay, Billie Kay. Why? Carmella. She too busy running around with Truth. I don't even know why. I don't even know why she is R-Truth's bodyguard. They put her with R-Truth since the Mixed Match Challenge, and they won't let her go nowhere else. Lana, she on vacation with her husband. Mandy Rose, I told you her and Sonya Deville finna fuck at some point. Mickie James, I think Mickie James is done. That's it. That's it. If you want to go into your NXT, listen, I don't want to see none of these females on NXT. On NXT, go to the WWE roster in the condition it's in. Well, Maya Yim can go. I don't care for Mia Yim. She's weird as fuck. I don't understand her gimmick. I don't understand her story. It doesn't match her real life story. It's weird and I don't like it. So there, I got that off my chest. And Bianca Belair should have been pushed and been won that fucking belt after she took them two girls and back and shoulder pressed them at the last takeover. So I don't know what else is there. So that's it. I think this hashtag give women a chance, I think it's out of frustration. The women have had chances, but because Ronda Rousey is gone, the WWE sees no value in the women. They didn't even have a wrestling match on SmackDown. They didn't have a wrestling match on this past Raw. And I mean, what the fuck are they gonna do? 2 minutes of what? What, they gonna fight over some tag team belts? What, they gonna sit there and look at Bayley's doofy ass? Or we gotta listen to the man come out and emasculate her fucking boyfriend and say you were dope and I'm hit you in the head? And be confused as to if she's the underdog or what? What are we doing? Give the woman a chance. How about give the women storylines? WWE hashtag give the women storylines and continuity and some fresh shit for us to look at. Do that. Because all I see is tits and ass on the internet. Sorry, you want the women to have a chance, but they're posting their tits and ass on the internet. And their abs. And I guess a couple of them are picking up some sponsorships from Khloe Kardashian's jean line, Good American. What else they gonna do? They can't go to Saudi Arabia. Somebody said that they was gonna make a SmackDown dedicated to the women when the men go to Saudi Arabia. And for what? What's that supposed to do? Are you going to start storylines from there? Like, bitch, remember when we did the SmackDown for the women and you did this and this and this and this is why I'm mad now on this SmackDown today. Are you going to do that or it's going to be like Evolution? Hey, look, women, and then that's it. I don't want no one-off. I just want to see the women wrestle. That's it. Oh, you know what, WWE? How about this? Don't give the women a chance, and I'll go find my women's wrestling somewhere else. Boom. Problem solved. It's your girl Stephanie. This is Wrestling in Color. Thumbs up and thumbs down this video. The links is up there. If you want the audio, it's $2. No, it's $3 over on Patreon. It is available. See you back here next time. Deuces.